Like how I rub that microphone.
Oh, yeah, keep rubbing it.
Oh, yeah, keep rubbing it.
Welcome back to another episode of Bang Podcast. We're joined here today by the lovely SkylarVox.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good.
And my boy Diego.
Hey.
Bringing it in from off in the wings. I am Sean Lawless, as if anybody cares. So, what's up?
Wow, that was a really harsh intro.
You didn't like it?
In doubting yourself.
Go ahead, give us an intro.
No.
No?
Hi.
Hey. That's still better than mine. I'll give you that. I don't blame you there.
What's poppin'?
Not much. Excited to be here. Glad you could make it.
Yes.
What'd you do today? Anything cool?
I slept until the afternoon.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Super productive.
I think that's the best thing about porn, is being able to sleep in until whenever.
Unless you gotta wake up at 6 a.m. for a porn shoot.
Who shoots at 6 a.m.?
A lot of people shoot at 6 a.m.
Not us. We don't shoot that early.
Not you guys, but a lot of people do, unfortunately.
I like to sleep
Or
in.
they make me get there at 6 a.m. just because they don't like me. I don't know.
Who doesn't like you?
I'm being sarcastic.
All right, good. I was going to say everybody likes you.
Are those South
No.
Florida shoots that you're waking up so early for?
Both.
Both?
Both. It depends on, like, what kind of video it is and how much is going on and all that.
When you say both, you
shiznick.
mean L.A. and South Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you shot out in Vegas?
No.
No?
You mostly shoot here, though, right? In Florida?
No, I was shooting in Cali a lot for a while. Not really sure if I want to get into that because, like...
Okay.
Because you hate California?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
But you're from here, right?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Florida.
Born and raised?
Yes.
Because a lot of people claim that, but they're not.
You're just repeating what I said earlier.
I know.
Uh-oh.
A lot of people. Do I have to look in one camera?
You can look wherever you want. I mean, there's 7 cameras to choose from. You can look at me.
That gives me anxiety. I feel like too many people are watching me right now. I know a lot of people are watching me right now, but all
Hopefully a lot
these
of people are
cameras.
watching you. Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the floor like awkward.
I mean, you're pretty well viewed on the internet anyways.
I don't know why. Why do y'all like me?
What is it?
Her titties.
Yeah, exactly.
My titties.
What's up, Lou? How you doing, Lou?
What's up, buddy? You didn't introduce me. I'm a little offended.
Yeah, Big Lou in the back over
What's up, gang gang?
What up? What up? Shout out to all the teddy bears.
Shout out to all the teddy bears.
there. You like teddy bears?
I do like teddy bears.
Big boys?
I'm a chubby chaser.
Are you?
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what? No, look, it's not even a preference, but I do tend to go for. It's a dominance thing too.
Explain.
Guys bigger than me.
Oh, you like getting dominated.
No, I'm just guys bigger than me. That's it.
So you want to dominate a bigger guy?
No, I just like guys that are bigger than me.
Okay. How tall are you?
5'2".
You're that
Shit.
short?
5'2", 5'3", yeah.
Oh, wow.
Something like that. Maybe 5'3" by now.
That's because she walked in with those stacks. That's why
dude.
we didn't even...
I can't even call those platform shoes. They were...
Why are you sizing me on my shoes?
Because they were pretty extravagant.
What's wrong with... I like that.
I'm not shitting on them.
Yeah, they're cool.
But what
I
would
like
you
them.
call those? What are those shoes
They're
called?
called space shoes.
All right, they do look
There
like
you
space
go.
That's
boots.
what they're from. I can't say the brand name, but it's a thing.
NASA?
No. They're just I just like to take trends but make them my own instead of like, I'll wear those extravagant shoes with a really normal outfit instead of like making it a whole big deal.
That's how you walked in here. You had a very casual outfit with space boots on.
Exactly, because I like statement pieces, One thing on me has to be super crazy. I don't like having a whole thing going on at one time.
Well, then why'd you dress like that right now?
Don't fuck with me right now.
She didn't want to wear a skirt, guys. But we thought she looked too good not to.
I look good. It's just not, I'm not a skirt girl, but it's all right.
Well, you should be. You should be.
Whatever.
So we worked together before and you don't even remember.
I do remember. Mm-hmm. I do remember.
Underwhelming, huh?
It was the way that I looked is why I didn't want to remember, because I don't like the way that I looked in that video.
What was the problem?
It was only our biggest hit, so.
Yeah.
No, listen. Listen. and this is gonna sound wrong, but I felt like, again, it's gonna sound like it doesn't make sense, but I felt like my boobs looked too big.
I'm sorry?
Exactly.
Come again?
See? There you go. I'm not,
Like they were bloated or what? Like what?
like they were just, I was just a stick with tits. Like,
You
I
did
was
gain
just,
some. You did put on some weight, some very nice weight. It's
Yeah.
very well placed.
but that's what I mean, like, I just, when you, just that picture you showed me earlier, the boobs, that's it.
Yeah.
Just boobs. And for me, I get why the viewers like it, because titties are awesome. But, like, on me, I like to be evened out.
You always have titties like that?
Yeah.
Really? You're 20 years old, right? Mm-hmm. Jesus.
It's been a good many years since I've had them.
Really?
Well, not to talk about, I know what you said earlier.
No, you can talk about whatever.
Not
Okay.
ages, but when I was a adolescent, maturing,
There you go.
I was bullied because I had no ass. I had no nothing. I had no curves because I was a little one with boobs. Just boom. And people thought like that I stuffed my bra and shit.
Kids are mean.
Who was most of the bullying from? Girls?
Girls, but then low key, all their boyfriends were fucking me though.
Of course.
So it's okay. I actually, on my Twitter recently, I posted some pictures, some throwback pictures from like 9th grade. I had braces.
Whoa.
It was cute.
You were dressed the whole time.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Oh,
You were
yes.
completely dressed.
No, I was with my high school friend, but I blurred her face out.
Oh shit.
But it
Good
was
for you.
cute.
Good.
Were you a tomboy or were you a little princess or what was your vibe?
I was a scene kid, unfortunately.
A what?
A scene kid? Like a skater, scene, emo,
Oh, I
with the
see.
flippy Sonic hair and the blue shit. And then I don't know, I went through some shit.
And with the gigantic boots.
No, I wore Vans.
Oh, there you
'Cause
go.
that's what we did. I don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about?
No, because it was cringy. It
not
was
that
like...
bad.
Everybody looks back at pictures from
Yeah,
high school
come
and
on.
hates what they look like.
No, listen, I actually looked at the pictures and it kind of made me upset because like in the pictures I looked really cute, but remembering how I felt, I was so like depressed and shit. Like cause growing up, and like young, you feel like, oh, like I thought I was so ugly. No, I did. I really, because I remember, like, that's just how I was in high school. I was sad. I was depressed. I felt like and then I look at the pictures, I'm like, oh, that's why everybody fucked me. Because I was actually cute. But during that time,
It took years
I
to
thought
realize.
I would, I was like, okay, like, I can see.
That's hilarious.
But back then, I didn't remember it like that. Like, I remembered hating the way I looked. So,
Well, lucky for us, you look like you look now,
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
my face changed a lot, too.
I was depressed until my mustache popped up in 4th grade, and then it was clear sailings after that.
You didn't have the pedo stash anymore?
Nah.
At least you guys have hair.
Mr.
What's-
Clean over
Yeah,
here.
no. Man. What's your natural hair color?
I don't even fucking know anymore.
No?
It went from dirty blonde, and now it's like fucking dark as night, just because of genetics. But it's
So your hair color's changed over the years?
yeah, but it's like bleached right now, and the roots are all growing out. That's why wigs.
How long is your natural hair?
Not long. It's
No?
like up to my shoulders.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
shit's damaged.
Really?
It's not coming back.
Oh, shit. You were telling me earlier that it's like a process to put the wig in.
Yeah.
You have to you said you install it?
Yes.
What's that like?
It's for me it's easy because like I've done it for so long. It's just, wig cap, putting that on, and then the whole process. I'm not gonna explain the whole
Right.
thing. It's way too fucking much.
Yeah, you said it takes an hour. So.
Well, I did it on my friend a couple days ago. I gave her like a purple wig. I also posted that on Twitter. And she looked bomb. Everybody thought it was her real hair. But that only took me maybe like 45 minutes.
Jesus.
It's not that long.
And how do you initially get into the whole wigs?
Yeah.
I got into them in middle school. I didn't even know it was a black girl thing either. Because like some people think it's like cultural appropriation because like wigs are technically a protective style, but like that's not why I wore them. I wore them because I wasn't allowed to dye my hair. And my grandmother was like, oh, why don't you just wear a wig?
Oh, I see.
That's kind of how it started, and then like I got into the whole culture behind it and learned how to make it look good. It looked like fucking shit before.
So, Sean, is your hair a Michael Jordan thing? Or?
No, man. Like I said, Mr. Clean. My role models were fictional characters growing up. So
You who?
my role model was Mr. Clean growing up. My parents made me clean a lot. And,
Doesn't Mr. Clean wear a white shirt too like that?
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
You know Mr. Clean was in the commercials. He's always like hitting on the moms and stuff.
I know.
You ever notice that sliding in,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
getting with it?
No, he's smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like dances, all
Yeah.
kinds of shit.
Oh,
He's
I
got
look
right.
back, sorry.
Is it his earring that
Like-
tings, or is it his smile? Ding.
He's got earrings too, right?
Yeah.
Like some big hoop ones or some shit. Doesn't
Yeah,
he?
I
Or
think
He's
so.
one? maybe?
pimping like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
I just remember his like smirk in the grinding on the mom while she's mopping and dancing. Dirty.
So
Dirty,
plus
dirty.
the wigs are good for like dancing and stuff because you can change your look up so easily, right?
Yeah, they're good. You gotta have it like, glued down because you don't want somebody to snatch that, or it to just snatch off. Because I do like pole tricks, like flipping upside down and shit. So like if
shit.
it's not on my head,
It'll
it
fall
might.
off.
It won't fall off, but it'll like slide back. I always glue my wigs down, even if it's just for a day or two. I don't care.
Is
Uh-huh.
Do you do that because you had a bad experience one time?
No, I do it because, like, most girls, like, not most girls, but a lot of girls wear glueless wigs where you just clip it down. But for me, it's just, I don't know, like, I like the feeling of it being on my head. I've never had my wig snatched
No, because you glue it.
because I glue it.
Heads up, play.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're a stripper.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Exotic dancer. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I don't think that's a bad word. It's cultural
Performance
appropriation.
or
Stripper.
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 You like stripping?
I love it.
What about it?
Everything. The money, of course. That was the first thing. No, but over the years, I've really gotten skilled with pole tricks, and I think I'm fucking good at it, and I like performing, and it's great exercise, and I like the attention. Any girl out there that strips and says she doesn't like attention is fucking lying.
Full of shit.
You full of shit. You like them boys looking at you, even the ugly ones. You like that shit. You like that attention.
Do you get more attention stripping or shooting porn?
I get attention in the street.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, that's not why I do it. I enjoy the attention because, look, I need the confidence boost. I don't care if it's from, Jorge down the block putting $1 in my G-string. It's appreciation, Fucking.
we appreciate the titties.
And the titties.
So you're not a lazy stripper.
No.
You don't just walk up and ask
I
for
make
the tip.
fun of those girls all the time.
I'll
all
never
the
forget.
time.
I had the worst stripper. I was in Key West, and she was doing
That's
nothing.
why.
And she goes, "Give
Because
me
you were
tip."
in Key West.
But sometimes they're good down there. I love Eastern Bloc.
I know girls that go to Key West just to finesse dudes that look just like you.
The Mr. Clean type.
And
The
the
white
girl goes,
guys.
"Give me a tip." And my buddy goes, "Don't smoke in bed." And he got up and left.
Oh my god.
What a douche.
No, this one.
But the girl said, "Give me a tip," and she wasn't doing anything.
Oh, I
No,
see.
no. Okay, not gonna name the club, but there's one club I work at down here that I'll be talking to a customer, and the girl comes up and she's like, "Poppy, tip for my dance," and he's like, "Bitch, I didn't even see you dance.
Right.
What do you
Right,
want my
right.
money for?" Because
Earn it.
they're money hungry. They don't. Whatever. But it's always fun working at those clubs though, because I always turn heads and steal all the customers because I actually do pole tricks.
Yeah.
And I don't look like a crackhead begging for money.
Do the
So-
do the tricks have names? Are there like triple axel luts and stuff like that? Like in figure skating?
What?
I don't know. Do they have names?
I just saw that.
Yeah.
The titty shake number 2 or what?
No, they have names. I just don't really remember. I know because they do have pole competitions.
Right.
I don't know the names.
I just saw that Hustlers movie, and they were naming certain moves.
There's
like
one move that I
J-Lo's.
do that maybe you're familiar with. I do the death drop.
Oh, the
Oh.
one.
You
yeah.
know what that
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
that video. That girl that fell from.
That's not what that is. That was horrible. I felt so bad for her.
She felt like that was like 3 stories.
No.
That was a
She felt
15.
like
No, it was
18
15 feet.
Yeah.
God,
No, it was
damn,
15
that was
feet.
tall, man.
But I climb poles that I've climbed, the highest pole I climbed was maybe, don't quote me because I could be wrong, I think it was 45 feet at King of Diamonds, because they go all the way up to the, maybe not that tall.
What was it, a load-bearing beam?
God damn.
No,
for
it
real.
was like, it was a 3-story club. How many feet is 3 stories?
30, well, residential's 30 feet, commercial would be like 36 feet.
So like 40 feet.
Yeah.
Something like that. And that girl fell at 15 feet and broke her jaw. So I get anxiety still. Because I go upside down and all that, but you got to use pole grit. It's a liquid chalk.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'm fascinated.
Sometimes I don't use it because I run out and then it's extra scary.
So do you put it on the pole or?
I put it on my hands.
Oh,
And it leaves this nasty white shit on the pole, but it is what it is.
Is that why girls like clean the pole? They do
That's why they clean the pole. I don't, because they clean it with alcohol. It makes it slippery.
Right.
They clean it because of germs. I clean it because I don't want to fall and die. But it doesn't matter. I see the girls clean it and I'm like, girl, it don't matter. This is so dirty. It's not going to do anything. Like, but they do it because they want to, like, I don't fucking know. It's the girls that don't do tricks. They like to, clean the pole and stick their ass out.
Right.
Like,
That's part of their act.
yeah. No, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't mind that either.
I don't mind
Me
it.
being Mr. Clean.
I do a lot of, like, I've done...
We got a job for you if this porn thing or this coast thing doesn't work out.
One of my friends I stripped with, one of the guys, like, it draws the attention of, like, the whole club. The one club I was talking about earlier, the big one. Me and her, the last time we were there, we did a lot of, like, gay shit on, like, lesbian shit. Because they put 2 girls up at one time. We were, like, making out, like, licking our nipples and doing all crazy stuff. And the whole room was just
I don't know if I've ever
staring.
seen that.
I saw a lesbian wedding at a strip club once.
Really?
It was
Love
part of
it.
the act, but the 2 girls got married.
Oh, I love it.
As part of the show.
I feel like I
This
know
was
what
in Costa
club that
Rica.
is if it was down. Oh, Costa
This was
Rica.
in Costa Rica. It was amazing. So.
Nice.
Oh, I want to make something clear, too, for everybody that's watching this. We're going to have sex, like, in a little bit, too. So don't get bored, all right? Don't click away to go see her huge titties. She's going to do everything that you want to watch her to do at the end of this. Let's make that clear. Bless
Excuse
you.
me, not a sneeze.
Was that a glottal
It was
stop
a
or was
blurp.
it a hiccup?
A blurp.
What's a blurp?
Something.
Is that like a burp?
It's genetic. I don't know why. My mom does it too.
Really?
It's inhaling instead of exhaling, and it makes that noise.
Oh, I
And
do
it
that
hurts.
sometimes.
Don't know why. My mom does it a lot, and she does it really loud. Really.
It's like a reverse burp.
Yeah, so I call it a blurp.
A blurp. All right. As we stated before on Bang Podcast, this is the full immersion podcast, fully involved. How many podcasts have you done?
This is my first one.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Do you watch podcasts?
Yes.
Yeah.
I listen as well as watch them. So,
Right.
because, you could do both.
Yeah. Sometimes they do get boring to watch. 'Cause they're not,
No,
today.
I like to watch them, actually.
Not today.
Yeah. But I like to watch them, though.
it's good to listen to in the car, too.
Depending on the podcast, yeah.
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 Did you have a far drive today?
A little bit. It was further than I thought for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. It was like fucking 35 minutes. I thought it was
Oh.
only like 20 minutes.
That's not bad, though.
That's still a whole 15 minutes longer, though.
I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't too far. But
What do you do for fun?
what do I do for fun?
Yeah.
I'm a workaholic.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Always stripping.
Always tripping. No, literally. If I don't know, I'm usually up late at night. What am I going to do? Go make some money.
Nice. What came first, though, the stripping or the porn?
It's stripping.
Okay.
Yeah. Second I hit 18,
Boom.
boom, slut mode activated.
Nice. Good for us.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and then I had a stripper friend of mine get into it, and then I was intrigued, and then kind of asked her about it, and then I got into it.
In the stripping or porn?
Porn.
Do we know her?
You probably know her.
Can you say her name?
Tori Montana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
We've known each other for a very long time.
Really?
Yes.
She's good people.
Yeah. No, she's good people. She's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And we worked at a particular club together where we met. I don't know. I think it was both of us. We were like kind of fresh into the stripping world, the strip game. So we were both 18, I think. So, but yeah.
That's not the only job you've ever had, is it?
No.
What other jobs have you had? Anything cool?
Not really. No, not really. Just office work.
Yeah.
And I worked for an attorney's office. Yeah.
Paralegal.
Criminal justice, just regular. I did like paperwork and shit and phone
Boring.
call. Oh my god, I wanted to end my life.
Was he hitting on you like crazy?
No.
You sound upset.
No, he was so old, man.
Oh.
I don't even want to talk about that. The office jobs are like human depression in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's tough.
awful.
It's tough.
Oh my god. I don't know. And the days dragged. Like, 4 hours is like 14 hours.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It just wore me out. And then dealing with people who were like rude on top of it. So
Not worth it.
I don't like keeping my mouth shut when people are mean. So sometimes I'm like, okay, thanks, Karen. Fuck you. Bye.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
What else? Did you do any sports or anything like that? You seem like
No.
you have an athletic body.
People ask me that all the time, and I didn't.
No?
No.
Nothing.
No, I mean, like, when someone plays sports back in school, they played sports. I mean, sure, I played basketball a little bit, and I did, like, track a little bit, but I was never, like, invested.
No
you know?
team sports.
No team sports. I mean, basketball's a team sport, but...
But you weren't on a team or anything like that.
Nah, not really. It was just, like, And then, I did dance in high school, though. Like, ballet. And, like, jazz and bullshit like that.
So you're classically trained in dancing.
Yeah.
That's
and I
pretty
was a
cool.
band geek.
What did you play?
Clarinet.
I knew it. That's awesome.
Why do you know?
I don't know.
Because I can blow good?
I mean, Nah, it's just always the go-to one.
Yeah.
that
It's the
everybody gets.
easiest one to learn. You hot cross buns and you're done. That's all you need to know to play shit.
Oh,
Do you still have the uniform?
No, I never. No, because they. By the time that the band got to doing the marching band, because you go from regular to the marching band part, I never.
You didn't march.
No, I dropped out before that.
Oh, you didn't finish high school?
No, and I was a honor roll straight A and B student.
Why'd you drop out?
Issues at home.
Yeah?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I could have, and I'm not just saying this for like attention or nothing, I could have had like a full scholarship ride to college.
Where
I
would you
really
have gone?
could have. I wanted to be a nurse or in criminal justice. But, unfortunately, shit happens. But
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I was in like honors biology, honors English, creative writing. It sucks to suck.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is what it is, but that happens.
There's still time.
I got my good enough diploma, so
You got a GED?
yeah.
Yeah. Good for you.
Literally, that's just another topic.
All right.
I took you had to take that pre-test, and I passed it, like, fucking perfectly, and I handed it to, the administrator or whatever, and he was, like, shocked, because, like, everybody in there is, like, a fucking dummy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like, oh, well, you have to take at least one class, and I said, you know what, fuck that. I said, give me the fucking final exam so I could just get it and go.
And you passed it without taking any courses?
Yeah,
like that?
no,
Oh,
because
cool.
I don't have time for that.
Fuck that.
What do I have time for, like, I already know all of it. It's just, I'm not gonna know. I got too much to do.
Stripping, of course. I mean,
Come on.
dancing,
Hey.
guys,
No.
dancing.
I wasn't actually 18. I was
okay.
I was younger. So I was supposed to graduate it early anyway. So
Speaking of younger, you can see her scene at younger.com. That's the scene that we shot you for.
I know.
Okay, good.
But it's just
It was a foursome. It was hot.
Yeah.
younger with big old titty. My boobs were ridiculous in that scene.
Oh, they're not now. Psst.
Yeah.
Yeah, psst.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, show some cleavage.
She was just thinner then. That's it.
Yeah.
Your weight gain looks good. Like I said, it's well placed. Have you been actively trying to gain weight?
No,
No?
I've just been hungry.
Yeah? That's awesome. Do you eat healthy or you don't give
No.
a shit?
Oh, hell no.
Fast food?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I cook too. It's a mixture, but not a healthy balance. Not like, oh, McDonald's on Saturdays. It's like, I'm going to cook a really organic, nice rice and chicken and then have McDonald's for dinner. So
You're polar extremes.
yeah. But I like cooking, and I cook good.
Yeah?
So
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I like pork chops.
How do you prepare them?
I put a lot of bullshit on it. I love seasoning, and I go overboard. Like mojo, sazon, lemon pepper, salt, pepper, all that bullshit.
Awesome.
Marinating. Yeah.
Marination station.
I'm not the salt and pepper plain Jane person.
No? Mm-mm. That's what they say white women cook with. Are you white?
I'm Spanish. And
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no shit. What kind of Spanish?
Spain, Spanish. But that's what I've always said. My grandmother, my mom's side, is very Spanish. Like, speaks Spanish, full on women with mustaches and, like
Nice.
thick curly black hair, like dark skin. I'm pale because I know on my dad's side, white.
Yeah.
Mom's side, not white.
Do you speak Spanish?
I don't speak Spanish.
You said mojo pretty good, though.
Yeah. Mojo.
And sazon.
It's
And sazon, you threw it down.
Yeah.
because I know I'm not going to bring that up in detail, but that's because I'm married to a Puerto Rican who's from Puerto Rico, speaks
Gotcha.
full Spanish all the time in the house.
And
So,
plus, you grew up in South Florida. So.
Yeah, how do you get
growing up
by
in
it
South
living
Florida.
here?
I suck at picking up on languages. I don't know why. And he tries to teach me, and I want to learn. Like, I'm not lazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've actively tried to learn, and picking up on languages, it's like, when he speaks Spanish to his family, I understand it. But speaking back is where I'm like, like, I can know if you're talking shit about me. I
Right.
know what you're talking about, But, I don't know. I have a tough time picking up on languages to speak. But I understand it. So,
Have you traveled?
outside of the country?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I mean, I've been to Puerto Rico,
Right.
obviously. But, well, not obviously, but, his family and everything. But, no, I haven't. I've been all over the country, but not outside of the country. So,
You danced all around the country too, then?
Jesus Christ.
I'm bringing it back.
Yeah. What do you want me
Full
to do, man?
circle conversation.
I know. No, I've danced in other spots, and I could say the California sucks. Don't ever go there for anything,
Okay.
including dancing, because
Shout out to all the California fans.
shout out to all the California fans. I meant for stripping wise, for anything that has to do with, just don't, because they want to tax you and you pay you in a check like you're working a 9 to 5. Yes,
It's
they
unionized.
take out taxes for strippers. That's not why we do what we do. The best place for strip clubs is the East Coast.
Yeah.
My two favorite places to strip: New York, Miami,
Where's your favorite place in the United States? Just in general.
Florida.
Yeah?
Yes,
Florida girl.
it's like a whole. Yeah. It's not just because I'm representing my city. It's just it is what it is. I just like the vibe here. I'm comfortable here, of course, because I'm from here. But Florida's a whole nother planet.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different, because like I said, I've been all over the United States, and a lot of northern places all look the same. Everybody acts the same. Everything's the same, but we're our own little thing down here.
And we look like a thing, too. We're like America's dick.
Yeah. And we're all fucked up here.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucked up here. I say Florida is the most savage state besides New York.
It's a sunny place for shady people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where would you, if you could go to one place in the world, where would you go? Do you have any place in mind?
I want to go to Tokyo, Japan.
Nice.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Any particular reason? The food,
The culture.
Yeah.
The whole culture. Not just anime and bullshit, the whole. I just love the culture, the ancient culture, the traditional culture. And I like that they're very advanced,
Right.
technically, as well. I would just like to visit there. That'd be cool. One day, I got things to do.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm busy right now. I can't. I have no time to play.
How busy are you?
Busy.
You're not shy about it, huh?
What?
About getting busy?
No.
That's good. It's good that you're open about it. Some girls,
What do I have to hide?
Exactly, like you said, some girls are like 500 scenes in, and it's like, I'm really not like that, and it's like, I just saw you suck 3 dicks. Like, come on. Have you ever?
Don't get me into that because I'll rant.
Oh, I want to hear.
No, you don't.
I definitely do.
No, you don't.
I want to hear about your
No.
sexual
Yes, we do.
escapades.
Not about that. About females.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no. All
I'm not gonna
positive
name
here.
names.
No, all
Yeah,
positive here.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, let's just not.
No, that's fine. But let's start getting a little more towards the sexual portion of Bang Podcast. Have you had
What?
multiple partners?
What do you mean?
Like, have you had sex with more than one guy at once?
No. I'm a virgin.
You guys heard it here on Bang Podcast. We're not just going to be interviewing the lovely SkylarVox. We're going to be taking her virginity.
Yes. All my virginity.
And that scene that we did a year ago,
It was fake.
it was a fake.
CGI.
Yeah, it was a dildo. You know?
There was 2 guys in that scene.
Yeah.
And a girl, so I think there's multiple partners.
Yeah, of course.
Kind of missed out.
Yeah. No.
Determined that that's a lie.
Yeah, exactly. And the results are in?
Yes. She's lying.
Yeah.
Actually the most partners I've had at one time was outside of porn. No, sir.
Oh, no, come on. How many?
6.
All guys?
I was ran through.
That is awesome.
We're not going to name ages now, but let's just say
You were 18, that's fine.
Yes.
I get it. To get your GED, you slept with this.
no.
The math teacher, the science one.
That's not where it went. That's not where it
Was
went.
it the football team or the administration?
It was so.
The band members.
Shut up.
This one
6
time
guys?
at band camp?
Listen, it was so
Fired.
stereotypical. I call it porny. Like,
Tagging in and all that.
just big old black guys and Spanish guys. You know, little white girl.
That was the trip to Puerto Rico.
That's a good one.
Holy shit.
Yes, no, it wasn't. But, yeah.
That's hot.
In a sketchy motel and everything.
Wow.
No way.
Oh, yeah, the whole 9 yards.
So this was like the intro in the porn.
Yeah.
You got dick down like that, and you're like, okay. The pole at the strip club is good, but I need.
No, it's been way before that. But, you know, let's not talk about that.
That's insane.
I've been a hoe for a long time, okay?
Wow.